Yeah, viewers, I think having heard from them, government is doing its best. But on the list of His Excellency the President, Sir Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya EJJ Jammeh, 1994 to date, we have seen all the institutions that are created to protect employers and employees. We've also, in addition to those institutions mentioned, the creation of the Office of the Ombudsman, where not only people within the formal, but even in the informal and both private and government sectors, when there is maltreatment of employees or employers, they can resort to the Office of the Ombudsman for resolutions. So I think these are positive strides that His Excellency the President is doing, and we all owe him a debt of gratitude, and that is by conforming to whosoever employs you to the rules and regulations governing those employment, and also the employer also should also respect the employees for us to work together in unison. Then together we move the Gambia higher height. So it will be the first and last. We will continue to have people, and the objective is to ensure that there is positive attitudinal change towards work, positive attitudinal change towards our society, and towards how we live in Tijan.
Thank you very much, CD Jai. Special thanks to the Gambia Workers Union, to all my panelists, cameramen, technicians. From me, Tijan Jami, until I come your way next week. Bye-bye.
Keyamu alala soroleti, keyamu duwa jaboleti, alaye ke jarala mansa, lumbina ala, Afrika belebe no mala.
They say it's Africa meeting the world in a significant convergence, uniting the world of travel and tourism on a singular platform, seeking to make Africa the ultimate destination. I am Ibrahim Ajara, and this is the expedition cruising the world of travel and tourism.
Ababa is fast approaching, and it's going to be from the 27th to the 29th of October. We have already gone far.
Traveling to discover and explore the characterful outlook of the smiling coast. This is the expedition with me, Ibrahim Ajata. Hello and welcome. Now this week, we take a glimpse back in time into what is the most reputable travel trade fair on the African continent, the Akwaba Travel Market. As destinations around Africa prepare to journey to Nigeria for the major travel fair, which happens every year. We'll be looking into preparations seeking to make this event a memorable affair. Also coming up, our exclusive segment focusing entirely on travel issues called Travel Ahead, where we give you everything that matters from the Gambia Tourism Board. We'll be meeting the Director General of the Gambia Tourism Board, asking what is in store to make the upcoming winter season a successful one. That's the expedition with me, Ibrahim Jata, coming up in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Rita. I'm flying with Gambia Bird, and this program you're watching is brought to you by...
We're back again on the expedition, traveling to discover and explore. Now, destinations around Africa are preparing to journey to Nigeria as the country prepares to host the most reputable travel fair which snowstorms the African continent every year. Now, you will recall the Gambia emerged as the best international stand in last year's Akwaaba. And as officials gear up for this year's event, the expedition will be looking into ongoing preparations, seeking to make this year's Akwaaba another successful event.
The theme for this year still stays the same as last year, promoting sub-regional tourism, because we believe that the only way we can eliminate this green season, not have enough tourists coming into a destination, is to actually penetrate the Nigerian market. And if you promote sub-regional tourism, then it will definitely help us to eliminate the seasonality of the tourism industry in the Gambia.
A drive to maximize gains in significant measures, perhaps no destination to greater advantage of the travel fair than the Gambia, as officials of the Gambia Tourism Board steered a distinct marketing approach, winning quick acclaim and unprecedented interest at the fore of a diverse delegation drawing representation from the most critical aspect of the local travel and hospitality sector. The impressive Gambian Expo, which unfailingly won the prize for the best international stand, was the scene of vibrant marketing exploits, trading the exclusive Smiling Coast brand.
For the case of partnership, we're working with lots of hotels in Nigeria, as you rightly say. Most of our hotels are having partners in Nigeria, and I was privileged to have a meeting with the chairman of the TMC last week from one of the executive members of Wakana, which is the most reputable tour operator in Nigeria, and they came proposing to the Gambia to actually sign some contracts with some hotels. So you can see things are moving up, and to add to our target in the Nigerian market, we're working towards getting a PR and marketing company in Nigeria who will be responsible for PR and marketing purposes in the Nigerian market.
This is Magasutu. I said earlier by one of the speakers, Gambia is now the leading country in ecotourism. An example is this. Magasutu is actually made on top of the Ozu. The way that beautiful lady you saw on the left is a smiling lady. In other words, this is how the Gambia is all about. And these are our chef association members. This is the rich culture I made mention earlier. We have the Cancun and we have the Kumpo, and this is the wonderful beach that we have. And this also is the recent conference hall. Chicken yassa is a Gambian dish. This is a picture of chicken yassa. This is tomato. And the fourth blend. I made mention earlier of the rich history that the Gambia has, and Fort Blend is one of them. This is Jupure. I'm sure you must have heard about Kunta Kinte or the roots. This is the origin. This is where it is. And before I even proceed, we're going to celebrate the Roots Festival in the Gambia. It's going to be in May from the 3rd to the 10th.
Last year, I spoke about the efforts of the Gambia Tourism Board and stakeholders, what they are doing to develop regional tourism and appeal to all in our region, especially our sub-region, to work together to promote regional tourism for the common good of all.
We're happy to celebrate with the Gambians and to reassure the Gambians that we'll continue to work together.
You're still watching the expedition cruising through the world of travel and tourism. It's the 8th edition of the Akwaaba. This is actually the second day. It's exclusively dedicated for the celebration of everything that is Gambian. This is the Gambia Day, bringing together the diversity and delights which form the exciting destination. Now the expedition meets the man behind this groundbreaking travel expo, showcasing Africa's travel delights. It's a significant move to promote sub-regional tourism. He is Ikechi, the man